Good evening and welcome back to another exciting episode of Jaypardy, the totally real and original game show that was not inspired by any other game shows out there in the real world. I am not Bryce Harper, I am your host, Jake Moser. I am very excited to be back here this evening. Before we hop into our first round of Jaypardy, let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, Justin, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Well, we are very excited that you're here this evening. I do have to ask, as a member of Mad Cow Improv, I know you specialize in being able to do things on the fly. Think that gives you an advantage here this evening?
Well, I certainly hope so. I guess we'll see when I don't know something.
All right. Moving on to contestant number 2, Adam. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Just like Justin, I'm very excited to be here.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. Now, you are the station manager of ECTV. Did you rig the game this evening?
I did not. I optionally chose not to look at the questions.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for that. We cannot wait to see what you come up with. And last but certainly not least, Nick, thank you so much for joining us this evening. How are you feeling?
Alive and ready.
Awesome. Did you eat dinner yet?
Yes.
All right.
Came from it.
Perfect. Do you think that'll give you an advantage tonight?
You know, they always say to eat before every test, so I'm ready.
All right. Before we start our first round of the evening, let's take a look at the questions. Leading off, we have Minecraft games, Adobe, numbers, Rise for the national anthem, and last but not least, D&D classes. All right, we will start this evening with Justin. Where would you like to go first, sir?
Let's do Dungeons and Dragons classes for 100.
This class improves its action economy through action surges and bonus attacks. And Justin?
That's a fighter. What is a fighter?
A fighter is correct. You're on the board.
200, please, same category.
A paladin ability that can be used to increase damage against evil and undead foes. And Justin?
What is smite?
And smite is correct. We will accept that for you.
300.
Barbarians gain this condition upon exiting rage. And Justin?
Is it exhaustion? What is exhaustion?
And that is incorrect. Looking for fatigue. Similar, not quite. You still have control.
400, please.
In the transition to 3rd edition, mages were renamed to this. And Justin?
Is it wizards?
And that is the correct answer.
And then 500, please.
No class has this as a primary stat. And Nick?
What is Constitution?
And that is correct. Nick Jacobs on the board and in control.
Let's do Minecraft minigames 200.
Bed Wars, one of the most popular games on Hypixel, requires players to bridge new islands using this dyed block. Adam?
What is wool?
Wool is correct. You now have control.
Minecraft 100.
This minigame is a battle royale named for a popular book. And Adam?
What is the Hunger Games?
We will accept that answer there. What is the Hunger Games? What is the Survival Games?
What Minecraft 300, please?
This Hypixel minigame with player progression receives its name from a classic Minecraft survival challenge. And Adam?
What is Skyblock?
And Skyblock is correct.
Minecraft 400.
TNT Run ends when all but one player falls into this world border. And Adam?
What is the Void?
The Void is correct. Right to now.
Minecraft 500.
Spleef is a classic Minecraft minigame utilizing snowballs and this tool. And Adam?
What is a shovel?
A shovel is correct. That'll finish off the Minecraft minigame section. Where would you like to go?
Adobe 100, please.
Your one-stop shop for all Adobe products. And Nick?
What is Adobe.com?
That is incorrect. We were looking for what is Adobe Creative Cloud. Adam, still your turn.
Adobe 200, please.
In 2013, Adobe went from a purchase-based price model to this. And Adam?
Was a subscription?
That is correct. Subscription-based model.
Adobe 300.
This program can be used to convert files between a variety of file types. All right, well, the correct answer we were looking for here is what is Adobe Media Encoder? Adam, still your turn.
I'll assume number's 100.
Any number whose factors are itself and 1 is considered this. And Nick,
Prime. What
that
is prime?
is correct. What is a prime number? You are now in control.
Number's 200.
This constant is the number of particles in a mole. All right, well, the correct answer here was what is Avogadro's number? Nick, still your turn.
Number's 300.
8675309 is an example of this. And Adam
What is a song?
is incorrect. We were looking for what is a phone number. Once again, the categories is numbers. It's okay. Math is hard for us comm majors.
Agree.
Nick, where to now?
Number's 400.
Any number to the power of 0 will have this as a result. And Justin,
What is 1?
1 is correct. It is now your turn.
Let's do 500 numbers.
A common children's activity whose goal is to fill in a piece of art using predefined colors. And Nick,
What is color by number?
and we will accept that. What is paint by numbers, color by number, same thing. Your choice.
National anthem for 100.
He wrote the poem The Star-Spangled Banner in 1814. And Adam,
What is Francis Scott Key?
Francis Scott Key is correct. You now have control.
Rise in the National Anthem 200.
She performed the Star-Spangled Banner at Super Bowl, I believe that is 25, in 1991. And Adam,
What is Whitney Houston?
Whitney Houston is correct. Widely considered one of the best national anthems of all time.
National Anthem 300, please.
The national anthem describes the aftermath of an engagement in this war. And Adam,
What is the War of 1812?
War of 1812 is correct. Where to now?
National Anthem 400.
Nike came into controversy after supporting the protest of this NFL player. And Justin,
Who is Colin Kaepernick?
Colin Kaepernick is correct. It is now your turn.
Let's do Adobe 400.
InDesign can be used to arrange these publications like the Italian. And Adam,
What is a newspaper?
newspaper is correct. Back to you.
Adobe 500.
Photoshop is used to create and manipulate roster images, while Illustrator uses these infinitely scalable assets. All right, looks like we got some blank stares here. Correct answer is what are vectors? All right, and finally, national anthem for 500. This president formalized the national anthem 2 years after fumbling the Great Depression. And Adam,
Who is Herbert Hoover?
there you go. There you go.
I was pointing on the name a little bit, but I got there.
It's all right. All right. That will do it for the first round of Jaypardy this evening. Before we take a very quick break, let's take a look at the scores. In first, we have Adam with 2,900. Justin is second with 1,800. And Nick has 1,000. Still anyone's game. We're going to take a very short break. Get a nice drink of water maybe. Just catch our breath a little bit before we hop into round number 2 of Jaypardy. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Jaypardy. Before we get into the second round this evening, I do have to announce that after further discussion, the judges have ruled that exhaustion, which was used for question number 3 of Dungeons and Dragons category last round, will be accepted. So Justin is going to have a little boost to his score. Speaking of scores, let's take another look at them before we hop into our second round. Still in first is Adam with 2,900. Justin is going to have 2,100 after he gets adjusted there. And Nick will have 1,000. All right. Before we get into the round, let's take a look at the categories for round number 2 this evening. Leading off, we have Cool Beans, Adobe again, Military Industrial Complex, Medicine, according to ancient Greece, and finally, Dungeons and Dragons Edition War, or also known as Edition Part 2. All right, Nick, since you have 1,000 points this evening, you get to lead us off here in round number 2.
Let's go cool beans for 200.
Lima beans can be digested into this poison if eaten uncooked. All right, the correct answer here was, what is cyanide? Nick, once again.
Let's do military-industrial complex for 200.
This president urged the nation to demilitarize in his farewell address. And Nick.
What is George Washington?
That is incorrect. Looking for Dwight D. Eisenhower. Still your turn.
We'll do military for 400.
This Lockheed aircraft photographed Soviet missiles in Cuba, beginning the Cuban Missile Crisis. All right, the answer that we were looking for here is, what is the U-2? Nick, once again.
Let's do Dungeons and Dragons for 200.
In superior editions of D&D, fighters gain one of these with every level. All right, looks like we're going to go 0 for 3 to start round number 2. We were looking is, what is a feat, or what is a base attack bonus? Once again, Nick, your choice.
We'll stay in the category 400.
This class was added to Advanced Dungeons & Dragons after players asked to roleplay as Strider and Legolas. And Justin.
What is a ranger?
And Ranger is correct. It is now your choice.
We'll do 600, same category.
Pathfinder's 2nd edition added this to the roster of default races. All right, and the correct answer here is, what are goblins? Justin, once again, back to you.
Let's go to medicine for 200.
This humor is present throughout the entire body and controls sanguinity. What the last word is there? All right, the correct answer here is, what is blood? All right, Justin, still your turn.
We'll go 400, sure, same category.
Yellow bile is connected with this oral excretion.
What is vomit?
And vomit is correct. Look at that, shot in the dark, and it is now your turn.
We'll do 600 in medicine.
Black bile is a cause of this emotion associated with depression. And Nick.
What is sadness?
Unfortunately, the correct answer was melancholy, but I'm gonna say we give it to you. We will give it to you there. So it's in the same range, just like exhaustion. Your choice once again.
We'll do Adobe again for 200.
Adobe brick is most associated with this Native American people. All right, the correct answer here is, what are the Pueblo? All right, Nick, once again.
We'll stay in it for 400.
Pueblo architecture is most abundant in this U.S. state. And Justin.
What is Arizona?
Arizona is incorrect. Looking for, what is New Mexico? Once again, Nick.
600, Adobe.
The word Adobe entered English from this other language. And Nick.
What is Spanish?
Spanish is correct. Going on a little bit of a run here to start the second. Where to now?
We'll do 800 for Adobe.
Much like concrete, Adobe is produced by mixing earth with this. And Adam.
Was gravel?
That is incorrect. That is water. All right, Nick, once again, back to you.
We'll do cool beans for 400.
All beans fall into this plant category. Apologies for the time. All right, the correct answer here is, what is a legume? Once again, going back to Nick.
600, same category.
This baked bean company has a dog mascot. Nick.
What is my butcher? Bush's baked beans?
Bush's baked beans is correct. All right, once again, your turn.
800, cool beans.
This bean is the name component of a ubiquitous soup in the 1960s. All right, the correct answer here is what is navy bean soup? All right, Nick, once again, your choice.
Dungeons and Dragons for 800.
Wizards are supposed to be different from sorcerers by this type of casting, something that has been blurred in the 5th edition. All right, the correct answer here is what is a prepared casting? And once again, Nick.
Let's do 1,000 for a Dungeons and Dragons.
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are based on this edition of D&D. And Justin.
What is third edition?
What is the 2nd edition, unfortunately? All right, once again, Nick, your choice.
600 military.
Better known for its civilian airliners, this company also produces a number of military aircraft. And Adam.
What is Boeing?
Boeing is correct. Hope those don't fall apart there. Adam, your turn.
Military 800.
This Swedish car manufacturer got its start producing military aircraft. And Justin.
What is Volvo?
All those incorrect for Saab. Adam, back to you.
Adobe again, 8 per 1,000.
This type of earth is the majority of the solid material in Adobe. All right, and the correct answer here is what is sand? Adam, you have 4 choices left. Where are you taking us?
Cool Beans, 1,000.
This Pennsylvania company first canned beans in factories in 1895. And Nick.
What is Heinz?
Heinz is correct. Look at that. Another shot in the dark. Your turn.
We'll do medicine for 800.
Pus, mucus, saliva, and sweat are all examples of this humor. And Nick.
What is plague?
Is incorrect. Looking for phlegm there. All right, where are you taking us now? 2 choices left.
1,000 medicine.
Doctors take an oath named after this ancient Greek philosopher. And Justin.
Who is Hippocrates?
Hippocrates is correct. All right, only 1 choice left. This luxurious luxury car manufacturer was famously overlooked for the Tiger tank contract. And Justin.
Who is Mercedes?
Mercedes is incorrect. We're looking for what is Porsche. All right, that is going to do it for round number 2 here on Jaypardy. Before we take another very brief break before final Jaypardy, let's take another look at the scores. Nick has overtaken the lead, going from 3rd to 1st with 3,200 points. Adam has 2,700, losing a little bit there. And Justin has 0. Justin, good news for you. Because we are so kind here at Jaypardy, we will give you 1,000 points to play with in final Jaypardy.
Thank you for your kindness.
Of course, of course. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with final Jaypardy. Before we take another brief break, let's take a look at the final Jaypardy question of the evening. Nobel laureates. We'll be right back. Welcome back to final Jaypardy. Let's take one last look at the scores before we reveal the final question of the evening. And first is Nick with 3,200 points, Adam closely behind at 2,700, and Justin with 0. Nobel laureates was revealed to be the final category. Are you gentlemen ready for the final question?
Yep, ready as I'll ever be.
All right, the final question of the evening. This first U.S. Peace Prize winner negotiated peace between Russia and Japan. Give you a couple of seconds to write down your answers. All right, looks like we are all finished there. Are we ready to reveal our answers? All right, Justin, we will start with you. What are peas for $1? Unfortunately, no, peas did not win the U.S. Nobel Peace Prize.
That's unfortunate.
Or, I'm sorry, U.S. winner of the Nobel Peace Prize. Correct answer is, what is Teddy Roosevelt? Teddy Roosevelt won the first U.S. Nobel Peace Prize. Adam, let's see your answer. MacArthur, and you did spell Arthur wrong, it looks like, for 1300. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. That is going to drop you to 1400 there. All right, and Nick, Eisenhower, and you wagered 600. Once again, that is incorrect. However, you did not drop below 1400 points there. So you indeed are tonight's winner. Congratulations, Nick. I will give you a quick second, your 15 seconds of fame, if you will, if you have any words to your fans, parents, family, friends.
I would like to thank every internet chain I went down that has led me down every random bit of trivia I will ever know and probably never use. I would also like to thank every history teacher I've ever met in my life. Thank you.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me this evening. And thank you so much for competing in Jaypardy. It truly was a pleasure. That is going to do it for us here at Jaypardy this evening. Don't forget, we will have a new episode 2 weeks from now. So don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. My name is Jake Moser, and thank you so much for watching this edition of Jaypardy. Have a great evening.